lollipops, lemonade, and cups of ice, okay? Let's say your cups of ice were not making you money when they sold, but the price was so good that everyone stopped buying your other things and only started buying cups of ice. What's going to happen to your business? You're going to run out of money because you're not making a profit off those cups of ice. You need to make money somehow. So now you're going to raise the price of your cups of ice. No one's going to buy them anymore. Now you shot yourself in the foot. Just because you're making money on the other stuff doesn't mean you can't not make money on the other one. Rubber hot dog, they might not, but you can't also have that mindset. When they look at numbers and they see that one of their branches aren't making money, they're going to shut it down. And then you're not going to have a Twitch to watch anymore. Monodop, is that a proven thing? Or is that just a wives' tale now? Because they might not anymore. You believe so. Do you have a source? Rubber hot dog, so do you. That's why you're running an ad blocker. You found a loophole to take advantage. Yeah? I'm just saying there's a reason. I'm not saying all this stuff is right. I'm just saying look at the other side of it. There's a reason things get done and things get said and things happen. And, you know, it sucks. Okay, Monodop. I'm just trying to make sure that we're all on the same page here. But a food court is not like Twitch. It can't, the whole thing can't be a loss leader, you know? So they have to draw a line somewhere. Rubber hot dog. It's not going to last doing that. It can't keep going at that rate. Because you got to think, the person who works for Twitch, they don't work for Amazon, they work for Twitch. So if Twitch goes under, they're out of a job, and you're okay with that? Because it's a loss leader? I don't think that's fair. Amazon switched to using their own carriers to deliver because they couldn't afford to use USPS and UPS anymore. That's why they hired their own drivers. That way they can save money in-house. Does that mean that they were making money or that they were losing their ass? That means that they were losing their ass. Well, yeah, sparkles, of course. I'm not saying this is how it should be. I'm saying how it is. Well, yeah, how to rock, exactly. Weren't so loud. It really sucks that Twitch streams sound so good and then ads are freaking destroys your ears. So here is the issue with that. It depends on the streamer. So like if my stream is quiet compared to everyone else's, that's my problem. I should turn my volumes up. But if I'm quiet to everyone else, or if I'm louder, if I'm as loud as the ads, then there's no difference. Does that make sense? I don't. So I'm a Turbo subscriber. I don't watch ads, so I haven't seen an ad on Twitch in like 8 years. So I don't know how loud they are. Rubber hot dog. That's not true. So rubber hot dog. Here, I'll give you a for instance. All right. If I had $10 in my hand, and I said you can have as much of this $10 as you want, how much would you want? If I said, rubber hot dog, I got $10, you can have as much of this as you want, how much would you take? Would you take the $10? Would you only take 4? Would you take 8? What? I'm asking you a question. If I said, Rubber Hot Dog, I have $10, I have 10 $1 bills, and you can have up to 10 of these dollars, how many would you take? Would you take 1? Would you take 2? Or would you take all 10? If I'm saying you can have up to 10, how many would you take? That makes no sense. No, it makes a perfect sense. I want you to answer the question. If I have 10 $1 bills, you would take 0. Why? Anyone in their right mind would say, I want all 10. Anyone. Who would take the $10? I would. Why do I want you to take it? I'm not wanting you to take it. I'm saying you can have it. There's a difference there. Telling you to take it versus saying you can have it are two different things. What I'm saying, Anth, I'm being hypothetical. What I'm saying is, if Twitch is looking at Twitch as a whole, and they're like, wow, we can make $2 million, but there's 30% of our viewer base using ad block. That's 30% of the money they're not making. That's not them wanting more. That's them wanting to make what they can make. So because that 30% is bypassing their services, they have to work to find ways to fix that. And that comes to a detriment of everyone else on the site. So while someone who's running ad block is enjoying ad-free viewing by being malicious to Twitch's services, someone who's not has to watch more, has to watch more frequently, and have to watch louder ones as a result. In a perfect world, if no one ran ad block, you would have 0 issues with ads right now. How much does Google give me? Google doesn't give me a dime. I don't make a dime from Google. Well, Monodop, that's just it. They run ads. It's not Google that runs ads. If you're seeing Google ads, that's because of something that you've got on. The ads that get run over here are from Twitch and Amazon, dude. And some of the developers of those extensions redid them. Yeah, Google runs ads on their other sites to pay for the other sites and stuff. That's Google AdSense. That's a whole different thing. They're not using AdSense over here on Twitch. They're using their own system. But so Monodop, when it comes to buying ads, so when you said ethical to maximize profits, I can buy an ad right now to run on Twitch. But it's not a flat rate for a flat ad. I can customize how long the ad is, how many times I want it to be seen, and how much I want to pay. There is no min-maxing when it comes to ads. It's literally a free market. But the people who pay the most are the ones that you see the most. And the volume is dictated by them, not by Twitch, not by Amazon. They're like, I want my ad to be 125% volume because they're the ones who submit the ad to be run. So it's not Twitch's fault. It's the ad maker's fault because they're trying to reach people. They have to up their tactics and up their game. And what Twitch has to do as a result is they have to drop their prices. So they're probably not making as much as they could be making because the ad runner's like, well, I don't want to spend $3 on that. I want to spend $2.50. And Twitch is like, okay, We'll do 250 because we can't prove that, you know, you can get the coverage that you're paying for. So Twitch is actually getting less money for the ads than what they could be getting. So it's not a maximized profit. It's literally them just trying to keep the site running. Well, so here's the thing, Monodop. If Twitch does limit the ads, so me as a streamer, I get to run either a 30-second ad break, a 60-second ad break, a 90-second ad break, 120. They're in 30-second increments. How many ads you get as a result is not my fault. If I run 90 seconds of ads, which I do, and they're 15-second ads, guess how many ads that is? If they ran less, it would be a shorter commercial break. But if it was a 90-second ad, you would only get one. People aren't buying the longer ads because no one's paying attention to them. So they're going to buy the 5-second ad, the 10-second ad, the 15-second ad. So when I hit 90 seconds, you're going to get 9 ads. They're all 10 seconds apiece. But that's not Twitch's fault. That's the ad buyer's fault. You're not watching an ad for 5 seconds and it cuts off halfway through the ad. You're watching an entire ad. That's because that's what they paid for. Runtime is runtime. Twitch still dictates how much ad runtime they want to allow on the platform. They do, but they give the power to the streamer, and the streamers don't do it. So when the streamers don't do it, they just let it go, man. So if you go to someone's stream and you get a pre-roll ad, they're not running ads. And if they're not running ads, you're going to get some of the craziest, weirdest ads you've ever seen in your life. Rubber Hot Dog, you are on a whole nother level, dude. You're pulling stuff out of your ass. You're sensationalizing things. You're hardcore in one direction, my friend. You can't make a claim like that because A, you don't work there, and B, do you have a source? You can't make that claim. Well, entropy, and that's the point I was trying to make to Rubber Hot Dog, but he said what I was saying was stupid. If I told you could have $3 an hour pay, and you took $3 an hour, but then I said, actually, would you like $4 an hour? You'd be like, yeah, I'll take $4 an hour. Well, wait, if you want 4, do you want 5? Yeah, I want 5. You're never going to say, oh no, $5 an hour is enough for me. Give that person $6 an hour. No one's ever going to say that. That's human nature. Everyone wants to make money. No one's going to be like, oh, no, please, not $6. That's too much. That's too much. You'll be like, yeah, I'll take it. Give me $6. You want 7? Sure. Give me $7. Rubber Hot Dog. So see, this is what you're saying and what you're typing is the reason why I don't like rule number 1 in my chat, because you're just going, man. You're just going, and you're not part of the conversation. You're just going, dude, and it's hard because you're one of the people that you can't talk sense to because you've got your mind set. You're in one direction and you're going. And you just go, bah, and you're going, and you're going. And when someone tries to talk to you, you're just going. And it's hard to have conversations like that. I'm in the same boat. What do you mean I'm in the same boat? I'm not in the same boat. I'm explaining how things are being done. I'm not making stuff up. I can't show you these numbers. It's against Twitch terms of service. I can't show you things that I have access to. I would get banned from Twitch. Well, yeah, and Sparkles, if you ever look at like Twitter and stuff, or go to Twitch chat when Twitch is live, the biggest arguments you see from people are, we want better cuts on subs, we want to be able to not run ads, this and that. They're making demands that aren't feasible. They're like, I'm an affiliate and I have 30 subs and I only make $2.50 a sub. I want to make more. No, you're not going to make more. I'm sorry. That's not how things work. They can't just automatically start giving everybody more money. And it's not because they're a greedy company. When they said, hey, you're going to make 50% on subs and you agreed to that contract, that's your fault. That's not their fault. Why are they going to come back later and be like, hey, you know what? Let's give you more money now just because we want to. But what are you supposed to do? What do you mean what you're supposed to do? Don't do it. An element, that's a big thing. 90% of the affiliates that exist on Twitch actually lose money for Twitch because they got to afford the server space to have them stream on it. And that's the people that are barking the loudest about wanting to make more on Twitch. And it's like, it's not feasible. It's not feasible. People have a hard time understanding that. They do have their own server space, but it still costs money. Who here owns your own house? Is it free? You own your own house. Is it free to own your own house? No, you still gotta pay. You still gotta pay to upkeep it. You still gotta pay to clean it. You still gotta pay to own it. There's still money. It's not just free. Yeah, Firefly, exactly. You still have to pay for it, guys. Weapons grade, potentially, but we don't know. You don't know how much it costs. No one knows how much it costs. You don't know what their cost is. But even if it is, let's say what? Put a dollar value on it. It's 10 cents an hour, okay? Let's say it's 10 cents an hour to run a server for one streamer. Let's say one streamer costs Twitch 10 cents an hour. Is that a fair number we can use? Does anybody disagree with that? 10 cents an hour per streamer. Is that fair? If you're an affiliated streamer and you stream for 5 hours and you average 3 viewers, you don't even pay for the server in the 5 hours that you're streaming. If someone subscribes, I mean, that pays for 1 day of the server being run, but it doesn't pay for the whole month. You still got the next day. Now you got to pay for the next day. At 10 cents an hour, if you're averaging less than like 10 viewers, you're not paying for the server that's running you. Weapons grade. You're doing the same thing Rubber Hot Dog's doing right now. Amazon's revenue was $386 billion. Okay, revenue is not profit. Revenue does not include taxes. I make revenue on Twitch, but I have to pay things, Rubber Hot Dog. I have to pay for stuff. Revenue does not cover payroll. How much was Amazon's payroll on that $386 billion? Revenue is not profit. You'll probably never know how much money they make in profit. That'll be a number you would never hear. Basic business, yeah, but the cost could be 99% of what they did. So what's 1% of 386 billion? 3.8 million? They could make, if they made 1% profit, they made $4 million. Is that enough to think you got them? I got them. I don't know what that is, Firefly. You can easily find profit? Probably. Twitch costs are literally irrelevant in Amazon's bottom line. Well, you don't... Here's the thing, though, Weapons Grade. You don't want Twitch to be irrelevant in Amazon's bottom line. Because when Twitch becomes irrelevant, everything that Twitch has goes away. And if you're okay with that, then you're okay with that. It's a measure of their profitability. Okay, I got you. I got you. You don't want these places to be irrelevant. If they're not profitable for 1 year out of 5, that's fine. But if they show a trend of not being profitable, they're going to get rid of them. And short of Twitch going to partners and saying, hey guys, we can't afford to have you guys on the platform, they're doing everything else that they can to say that. Hey guys, we would really love you to run ads. You get pre-rolls turned off. Hey guys, we might be introducing mid-rolls because you guys aren't running ads. Help us out. Hey guys, you know, they're hinting towards help us. And we're just like, no, ads are bad. And that's not the mindset that you want to have. That's the mindset that's not going to get us anywhere. Profit margin of 13%. Okay, so 13% of 386 is what? $45 million? Or, I'm sorry, $44 billion. 10%. $40 billion. Okay, that's not bad. 40 billion is not bad. But that's not Twitch, that's Amazon. That goes back to the lemonade stand argument. If you're losing money on your cupped ice, you may have to reconsider raising the price of your cupped ice. Or getting rid of your cupped ice. Rubber Hot Dog. I haven't seen Twitch push Twitch Prime in forever. They actually stopped putting it in their partner letters to remind people about it. I think they're done with that. Because it's not Twitch Prime anymore. It's called Amazon Gaming. Or Prime Gaming. Hard to sell without a cup. I mean, imagine that. Well, yeah, monodop, of course. I'm not getting into that part of the conversation. I'm just talking about Twitch, dude. I'm just talking about Twitch and the mindset that people have on Twitch. I don't like ads. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't like them. But I can't encourage you guys to run things to block them because that's against terms of service and I can get banned for that. What I can tell you to do is mute them or so do something. Go away when they're running. I don't know what to tell you. Thank you, Kyle. This is a miner. Hopefully it works. We're gonna test it out. This is the test of the miner. Because we gotta make sure A, it does its job. B, it is a positive miner, which means it's gonna generate more fuel than what it used. And C, that it can be used more than once. We forgot the engineer, but we can try it out still. Well, Shadowfall, that's just it. I try not to be like that. Because I understand some people can't do it. Some people aren't in the position, like Anth. I don't want to keep pushing that. It says it in my message to consider it, but I don't want to say it every time. Because some people have a tight budget. Some people are, got to worry about other things. I get that. So I do what I can, and I provide what I've got, and then I go from there. You like the little fuel egg thingies? There aren't any fuel eggs. Oh, you meant talking about the leg thingies, yeah. A few of you are so anti-Amazon. Why are you on Twitch? There are other streaming services that are owned by Amazon. Monodop. There's Trovlo. There's DLive. You've got Facebook gaming. You've got YouTube gaming. What's the other one that just popped up recently? There was another one I got an email about. I got an email and an offer of instant partner and instant like premium cuts on support for some new streaming website that just popped up only because my current viewership was over 100 average for a month here on Twitch. It's against Twitch terms of service to recommend. It's against Twitch terms of service to use them. Throwaway. It is against Twitch terms of service to use and tell you to use ad block. 100%. Sparkles, we don't talk about that anymore. They got bought out by Facebook. Wish I found out about Twitch Pro earlier. I spent so much time getting annoyed. You mean Twitch Turbo, right? Uh-oh, we gotta turn these up. We're gonna crash. Oh, no, don't do that. Hold on. That was my fault. What is the special thing of Twitch? It's called Twitch Turbo. Are owned by Facebook and YouTube. It's not really much different from Amazon. You don't know that. And the other ones are too small to be relevant. Okay. But that's the point we're trying to make, Monodop. They're too small to be relevant, but you know what? They don't have the worry that Twitch does right now. Twitch is losing Amazon money potentially. And they can't keep running like that. And without jamming it down everyone's throats, they're trying to get us to help you guys change your mindset. I don't know if you've ever seen a large streamer raid a smaller streamer. Who has seen like Summit or somebody raid a small streamer in the last 6 months? Anyone? Anyone? Show of hands. What happens is never. So if you are ever in one of those big streams and they raid someone small, the first thing you see everybody in that chat tell that streamer to do, run an ad. Run an ad. We want to watch an ad. Run an ad. Do you know why? Because they're being asked to support streamers. So when a big streamer's chat goes to a little streamer's channel, they're like, hey, run an ad. We want to watch an ad. We want to help you. They're not like, I got ad block. No, because the bigger streamers are working on fixing that problem. The whole thing about Twitch for years was no ads, no ads, no ads. We got to start changing that mindset. And the bigger streamers are doing it. But it's still the little areas of the internet, the dark shadows, that people are still hanging on to things. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, Rubber Hot Dog, but it actually really is if you find a way to read the chat. All right, we landed, you guys. Let's go. They actually are really helpful. But I mean, it's crazy what difference the larger streamers are making on the thing. It's all the little streamers that are crying the loudest. You don't see any of the big ones being like, oh man, I got to run ads. You know, no one's going to watch my content. Weapons grade. Do you have a source on that? It was when Co rated me. Well, I don't know if they told me to do that, but that wasn't like a bigger. I'm talking about like big. Co's not big in the grand scheme of things. How does Facebook or YouTube not lose money in their gaming platform? I think YouTube does lose money on their streaming stuff. I think they do. Kotaku. 100 subscription. Okay, hold on. Partners, blah, blah, blah. We're doubling down. Facebook has waived. Oh, just for another year and a half. Okay, just for a year and a half and just on desktop. But that's not going to be... That's because they're trying to take people from Twitch.